Hey, greetings and welcome back everyone, it's GleeCon, and I am here again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we continued on our last playthrough. We're 2 episodes deep into our walkthrough now, official reboot of everything classic, before we have to shift gears over to retail, when our world was just brought down around us. So, here in Era Classic, we are in Elwynn with Glee Contessa, and she is now officer number 2 in command of the guild. I look fat in this guild, and we'll be making a horde one as well. The spreadsheets will be linked after if you want to see the quests that we do in the order, in case you want to follow this walkthrough, this completionist guide to Warcraft Classic on your own. But more important than all of that is the fact that Glee Contessa now has proper pants. So stay a while and listen as we continue. You know, on the first episode through, we leveled from 1 to 5, and we spent a third of our time making the character. In the second episode, we spent the whole time grinding, minus a little bit set aside for fishing, and we gained 1 level, so definitely a little different. We had stepped into this, so let's just find out kind of sort of where we're at. We do have all 6 quests you didn't break. I think I need to update LUI, but it's kind of a pain. LUI used to have this nice UI uploader, and does not anymore. Alright, so let's kind of see where we are at in our journey. We have these, I'm kind of on the fence because we need the silver to upgrade this and we just can't do it. So I think, even though I would like to go back and do Note to Willem, which will send us on a quest and bring us back here, you know what? Let's do that. I want to finish up this quest line because the other option would be to do all of this, but then it kind of is discordant with bringing us into the mine down there, and it's actually easier to do this, and it's not that far. Whoa. I've been killed by that bear before. No lie. Those level 8, 9 bears, they are no joke. Ooh, I forgot that we spent all this money to get this. Oh, little. So somebody's in there. I wanted that mine. I wanted that ore. So far, we've spent all of our money, and we've come up with 1 ore because of it. So we do have to be careful. But anyway, my very first and one of my only deaths with my Dadgar mage was to that bear. I think I minimized for a second. Maybe not even. Maybe I was just running after a fight, and I was already partially depleted, and that bear whooped my butt when I was, whatever, this level 6 or 7 or something. Alright, so we're just going to go quickly turn in this quest. Don't really have anything worth selling. We could get a couple extra copper, but remember, we need 3 silver to really gain all our skills.
Hello. See you around.
You have a note from Grandma Stonefield? Hey, I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say.
My heart goes out to those 2 poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although
Crystal,
the kelp
baby.
usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Alright, so what do we pick up? We got a couple quests. Remember, we update the spreadsheet as we go through here. So let's go through it because we have to change quests in order. So we just did Note to William. So let's go ahead over to the quest walkthrough here. So we did finish off Note to William, and we just picked up the quest Crystal Kelp. And we're going to hopefully just go collecting kelp. Not crystal kelp, baby. Give me that crystal, baby. Dang it, I just did copy again. I could also do Control C and V. It just all depends on my mood. I do both. And let's just expand this out. This is going to look a little longer than the other sheet because I'm noting, for the purpose of a walkthrough, when we pick up and when we drop off quests. Because if it was me, I'd want to know, what are we doing here? And this way, even if you don't watch the videos, you could still utilize this as a guide. So right here, now we could go either way, but I feel like this is a sort of a one-shot. There's nothing really else that happens with these murlocs other than collecting this crystal. So that's it. That's what it is in my mind now. We gotta go get that crystal, baby. All right, so we're gonna do that. There's a guard over here, Guard Roberts. I kind of feel like he is part of the priest quest line. Don't quote me on that because I'm not a main like priest dude, but we get it from the Murlocs. We sure do. I'm coming for you, Murloc. Let's see if we can handle it. Murlocs are often the very first source of death in WoW because they come in packs. And right now we're stepping up. We're handing out our first we're branching out into the level 7 quests when we are only level 6. And as you can already see, our gear is not scaling in the same way. Was that a barnacle? We've also had bad luck on this account. We have no bags thus far. So now what will help us is if we get I already resisted my move. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. What will help us if we don't? I guess if we I was gonna say if we get a 100% drop rate, which right there we just saw we didn't. There is copper underwater. I'm going for that copper because me love gold. Okay, so now we have 2. So let's see what happens as we fight 2 here. Let's see if I can handle it. Or are you guys gonna witness my first death? Okay. Okay, we've taken out half of them. That's a good sign. Because that will lower, obviously we'll cut in half the amount of DPS that I had, or whatever. Got a second and a third thing. We also got a staff. Now I can't use staffs yet, but if I could, that's 3.3 DPS, so not even going to sell that yet because there is a chance that I learn some of these moves, although it's a little early in the game to be learning the other weapons. It's 10 silver per weapon. And honestly, sticking with two-handed hammer is probably your best bet overall for a paladin. But anything two-handed, we're going to learn every single possible thing for her. Alright, so we gained 3 more copper ore, and we still need 1 more crystal kelp. Oh, that's another 2. Or is that a rabbit that was with it? No, that's 2 of them. Alright, so again, I only at the last second did I really notice we were fighting 2. And now a 3rd just spawned. So now we're in a little bit of trouble. That's okay. I think we'll be okay. It really all depends on how things hold out here. Now that I managed to get it down to 1, okay, it's going to be a little bit of a tricky, because now I've got to be conserving my magic. So I can't use my judgment the way I was before. There we go. Alright, I got all the fronds I need. I actually got an extra one. My heals are not that strong. Alright, so we were able to... I mean, just being able to heal changes the game, to be honest. Any class that can heal, especially this guy can heal from level 1. Anybody that can heal from level 1 is going to have an entirely different experience questing than someone that can. One, it other than for the well-fed buff, it essentially removes your need for food. Now instead, you're going to be reliant upon drinking. And how are you going to how are you going to set those funds out to the side? So we're up to 70, and if I sell the staff, because now I'm thinking, you know what, we're not going to hold on to it because I'm not going to have 10 gold.
What are you looking for?
That's another 68. Be able to sell those seashells. Okay, so we are at the halfway point, and then now we're going to tell Willem here that we did it. We have your crystal, buddy. Here's your crystal dealer here.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
You have that crystal, Kelp? I'm sure Maybell is anxious to see her bow.
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion.
See you around.
This shouldn't take long. Alright, so go ahead, let's knock that off. And then he's going to give us the invisibility liquor is ready for you, Gleekantessa.
Hey there.
Give me that liquor. The escape.
Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybell. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
And this will, it will give me, oh, I gotta take some of these off. There we go, collecting kelp. It's gonna help me, it'll give me 5 potions also. So that's nothing to sneeze at. So that will also allow us to finish that line, that quest line, and we can go killing our kobolds. Now we're actually gonna probably hit 7 before we even have the money to train for 8. But we'll go turn that in. Escape, which will finish one of the 2 quest lines. The other quest lines are really down there, is about getting that necklace, and then to wrap it up, you have the princess must die. Get off me, bro. Nobody likes you. You're an icky forest spider. At least he didn't poison me. He just gave me 60 XP. Alright, so let's go back and help them do their little Romeo and Juliet love affair thing. Yeah, it's just kind of gets us into the beginning of it, like, hey, oh, we got another one. We got a hot one. And a kobold? Oh my gosh. And I'm poisoned? What is this mess? He didn't die? Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. That was bad luck I had there. Back-to-back poisons, and I did get a gold dust out of the whole thing. That was my first one. We need 10. So it wasn't like a pointless fight. Although I am stinking annoyed that it was a little bit annoying with the bad luck. How he got left with a shred of life. So yeah, that's just whatever we do, it's gonna help us if we have some of the heals. Now mage is enough to, as we talked about on the other episode where we ranked the PvE like friendliness of all the different classes. Mage actually gets high up there because of the infinite food and water and the ability to teleport. That lack of ability to teleport is going to hurt us on this. Movement is what's going to hurt us on the paladin.
Good day to you.
Did you deliver my letter to Tom and Joe? What'd he say?
Oh, my. I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore.
Love that Tommy
Thank
Joe.
you, adventurer. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love. And for you, please take this.
Thanks. I'll level up right in your face. Alright, so she's giving... we actually got our first cloth. Here goes nothing. She drank it. She's gone. Where are you at? Where are you? I used perception. She's not even there. That's a really strong potion. Or did they just despawn her? You know what they really did. So this hidden leaf thing down there, I'm sure you guys already know. But like I've seen that, I'm like, man, that just really seems familiar to me. So I asked my son, I'm like, do you know like what that's from? What? And he goes, yeah, Naruto. There's another one called Uchiha. 2 popular guilds, and I don't remember if that one's on. I just see them all the time. I see that Hidden Leaf Guild everywhere. Alright, so we do have some healing potions. Oh, we leveled up, but no talents yet. We're just level 7 now. Honestly, I would not be surprised if we level up again, because we're going to have to kill a big fat pile of kobolds. We need 8 candles, 10 dusts. We have to explore the mine itself, and we have to make our way into finding old Goldtooth. So if you look at the actual map for Questy, Goldtooth is in this mine. So that's it. We're killing some tunnelers here. There's a chest. Might as well get that. You never know what we're gonna find. Even though Our luck with bags has been so bad. So I am a little bit. We need one, otherwise we're gonna be tossing stuff. So that was healing potions, water. So we now have 6 potions. So I guess it will actually behoove us to just drink one. Don't really sell for. I mean, they sell for a little bit, but 10 copper maybe or something. And we're fighting 2 of these guys. Paladins can handle that. You get into a situation with like different class, and you're just gonna have so much of a harder time with that. Look at that. We got a candle. We got boom, boom. All right, now what was this? This is called this is considered a 2-handed mace. It's actually an upgrade. This shovel, I love it. We are going to be busting people with the shovel now. Get ready to be shoveled to death.
I need to get closer.
They call me the shovelinator. Let's zoom in so we can really see her shoveling these guys. How do you like that shovel? Huh? Do you dig it? Oh, how do I do it? Where do I get these jokes? Alright, we got some frayed gloves. That's crap gloves. Alright, now we're going into the mines. Into the spooky, spooky mines. Uh-oh. I knew there was probably another one lurking. That's alright. You can't mess with me. You obviously haven't seen my shovel, have you? You weren't paying attention when you saw me with a shovel. It can both, like, carve you and also, you know, bludgeon you to death. It's a good thing. I've got 2 minutes left on my light. Come here, you little tunneler. There is ore in here. I like that. Oops. Got to reapply my makeup. Normally I like to do like 1 male and 1 female character, but since we're on our horde character, we're going to be doing a Tauren Resto Shaman, just to give you a preview. So we already have that, and in Muln. So do I... we gotta be a little careful here, we got 2 little rats. So do I just bite the bullet and make another Muln clone? Or do we not? Oh, I forgot I sold my cheese. What do I have to eat instead? Nothing. Raw fish. Alright. Or do I not do that? And, gotta be very, very careful. Do I not do that and I just, do I make a female? Now, the downside for me is I have my other one I'm doing offline is a female Tauren also. My Horde template character. Although she's a druid, she's not a shaman, so at least the class will be different. But either way, it's redundancy, so my thought was, would I rather have the redundancy... At least if I give you guys the... I'd rather suffer from the redundancy than put it on the show. Alright, so we also explored the mine, BT dubs. That just happened right when you got into this open area. Notice what I'm doing is typical classic survival. It is I'm just moving forward. I'm taking my time. I'm looking at my path, and I'm ever steadily progressing onward, killing 1 mob at a time. That's what you do. You just can't rush. Never get myself. Oh, now as soon as I said that, now here's this could be bad because I just pulled 3. Luckily, I'm a paladin, and I was at full mana, so I'm going to try this heals. I also have potions. This might be where I end up using one of those. You know what? I am going to use one just to be safe. Start the 2-minute cooldown on that. Keep forgetting to reapply. Okay. Got a scroll of spirit. That's good. I might... Oh, you know what? I forgot. I was considering using, when we go into this mine, let's use these couple scrolls. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to use them. gonna save them for like when we go do either Princess or Hogger or something like that. Now, could I drink one of my waters? Yeah, I could do that. Alright, because we still have to make our way up. There's a decent chance we have to end up fighting. We pull 2 here. So I'm just waiting for that. Water. Maybe not water. Yeah, we're gonna pull them both. Alright, I think we're in good shape. That guy actually looks closer. Come on, let's pull him down. I don't want to fight all 3. And I got all 3. Okay, uh-oh. This is gonna be tricky. Oh, he resisted me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we got one of them. It's gonna be tough. Gotta just go right into heals and then hope I can get my potion. I died. Yeah, it was too much. So there we go. There's the first death. So what do you do when you have a death in Classic? You just wipe the dust off unless it's hardcore. Now, in hardcore, if I wanted to avoid this death, what should I have done? I should have drank one of my waters, pulled more. I should have started backpedaling the second that I pulled. That was bad luck, though. You scan the area, you're safe. You, first of all, don't even go in that mine. And not at this level. Because we're only level 7. And those mobs are all level 7 and 8. So you fight 2 to 3 things, wait for my cooldown on my potions to come back. Like, all of these things are... Use those scrolls that I found. Those are all things that I shoulda, coulda, woulda done. But I didn't. So, you know, there's a saying, live and learn. Well, in WoW, it's die and learn. But these are all things that, we know better. It's just the, again, I just saw this statement the other day, and it is so true. Slow is fast. When you're playing Classic, slow is fast. Alright, so let's get going here. I did kill one of them, so we won't be in the same boat. Let's get protection back on. See, this time the pat's not there. And that was really also what hurt us, is that stupid pat. It would have been fine. There he is, he's coming back, but if we pull him a little bit. I just don't like backpedaling too much. And also, they're resisting because their level is... You're the one, and he's only level 5 too. Yeah, so it was the addition of that stupid level 5. That was enough. Alright. We got another tunneler. We're making our way back here too, not for no reason, not just because I want to see how deep I can get into the mine in order to get these gold dusts. We already got all the candles we need, and now we're good on gold dust. It's because Goldtooth is back here. He is the person we need. Oh look, there's also Narg the Taskmaster, level 10. Okay, we're gonna be real close to not. Don't want to pull Narg. I want to see if we can fight him. We already died. Why not? Level 10 elite at level 7, of course. I wouldn't try that with a lot of classes, but
I can't carry anymore.
of course you can't. Let's get rid of these frayed gloves. They're gonna sell for like 2 copper. All right, so here's Narg. The problem with old Nargy Poo is that guy. So, can we pull one? I went the wrong way, by the way. Just so you know. I'm backing up because I'm hoping the other guy won't pull. We're gonna see. As of right now, he is. But we are managing to get them using the potion. Come on. He resisted. Of course he did. Don't die, buddy. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, man, it's that stupid other one. If it wasn't for that... I wonder if I should have gone for the other one first. Use the potion, too. I think we were so close. If he hadn't resisted on that one judgment, we would have been fine. That other stupid guy. So it's almost better to... Is that level 5? He would die in a couple. And then I could... Because what it is every melee hit you're taking, it's adding a second on to your cast. Or, yeah, to your cast time. So... By having 2, you are essentially... So we just died twice. Boom, boom. Made it to episode 3, and then the deaths begin. But look at our silver. We're going to have enough moves for our... Money for our skills after this. I'm going to take Narg down now. That mofo is going to die. Ken Copeland says, not too shabby. I had 2 hot tamale peeps for breakfast, and I think I'm going to die. A hot tamale peep? Like an Easter thing? That's disgusting. Peeps are already like an overrated look. There's this guy. These people are clearing out the area. Ah! Oh my gosh! Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, bro. Oh, thank goodness. I think... Oh my gosh. This is a bad sitch here. Got myself in some troubles. Okay. Normally you can't kite like this either. Backwards kiting doesn't work. Oh my gosh, we got another one. Yeah, this is bad. Maybe this person will help me. Maybe I'll get lucky. That's the only hope. He got one. Okay, he did. He pulled a couple. Okay, maybe I can live enough for 1 heal. I'm underneath this guy's... Okay, he tagged him, but he's still going after me, but that's okay. Whew. Gotta thank that guy.
How generous.
Okay, so he saved me. Now here comes Narg. We're going for it. Okay, so let's wait a second for everything to be back up in business here. I do have those scrolls I could use. Yeah, let's use them. Oh, I had 2 scrolls of protection. Yep. Alright. Open this up. So this time we're going to go for the Kobold Tunneler first. Is there 3? No. Alright. Here we go. Okay, here goes nothing. Backing it up. I don't know why these kobolds are so susceptible to this. Like, they just don't follow you very well. Okay. So now I can start popping the heals. My potions are about to come off cooldown. And now I can just 1v1 Narg, which is not... Actually, the kiting was working better. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna use a potion. Okay. Oh my gosh, why is this my life? I just... Oh, of course that mob spawned. Of course, of course, of course. And there goes my scrolls, so those are wasted. I mean, this is a tall ask. Be able to kill him 1v1. Oh. And then I probably could have got that heal off too, but I took a step at the last second of the heal. Last partial second. Which broke the heal's casting time. I'm just digging in. Like, I feel like I really want to kill that guy now. He's probably not even going to give me anything good. What do we have here? We got these shields. Oh, no. 2.8 Kobold Mining Mallet. That's a single-handed weapon. Yeah, I could spawn out of the mine if I need. I burned through almost all my potions. I want to try to save at least one. I'm saving that scroll too. It didn't really help me that much. The extra 60 armor. Oh look, I'm going in a different entrance this time. Which we do need Goldtooth, so. Yeah, this is like a side entrance. And what's going to happen is somebody will probably, like, there's a halfway decent chance somebody just comes. So. Alright, so let's put this on. Okay, so kind of in a little sitch here, but I wanted to at least pull no more than one. I felt like I could spawn in and survive pulling one if I had to. Okay. Yikes. No food. But I could heal and then drink a water, so we'll do that this time. Why not? Okay, so now I'm gonna fight my way back to Narg again. Because I'm giving this one more college try. I feel like if I took it safe. Okay, well I'm fighting two at the same time, but it's okay. These guys I can handle. Okay, so I've determined that I was having more luck when I kited him, even though I'm kiting as a paladin. Killing the small guy first was not the worst idea, although that other guy hits hard. And my problem was I stopped kiting, really. I thought I could go toe-to-toe with him. Can't do that. Get that out. Get that out of my mind. Okay, I want my magic. Open it up here. Holy. Oh, that's Goldtooth. Okay, so here's the quest guy. I guess I went the wrong way. Goldtooth is not an elite, though. He's just a pain in the butt. He's running now, too. So we got the necklace. I'm glad I cleared an inventory space for that. He resisted me, of course he did. But we have Bernice's necklace for the quest. I guess I'm going to get rid of these patchwork bracers. Okay. Go ahead and heal up a little bit. I don't see any of the ore. People have come in here and stripped that ore. Stripped it down to the studs. I don't know where... Obviously I got... Okay. Now I just gotta see if I can find... I might be out of luck. No, I really wanted to kill that Narsh guy or whatever his name is. Got ourselves an apple, but... I guess I'll save it for now. This is what's down here, you know? A chest. Might as well kill this guy for a chest. And essentially this is amounting to us grinding. I am bummed that I lost my way and I'm gonna need to move some things around. A lot of this crap's not gonna work.
Inventory is full.
So I'll throw the apple away in order to get a couple pieces of jerky. The rest of it was just... Somebody probably just left that there. Alright, I don't... there is mine. I just don't have my my ore finder back on. But yeah, give me that. Failed attempt. I'm at 55 durability, so this is gonna cost me. But we also have... you know, all the different things we need. We're probably...
I can't carry anymore.
Well, I'm throwing out the jerky then. Alright, well, we have everything we need. I really wanted to kill Narg. Daddy wanted to kill... Glee Contessa wanted to kill Narg. I think this is the Narg tunnel. We're gonna peek and see. If it is, we'll maybe take one more little try. Just one more. And then of course I pull two. What do you do for a living? I pull 2 kobolds. Don't worry. I'm really good at it. Let's heal. Oof. I'm leaning heavily into that heal. Before this episode, we had no deaths and no heals, and then that all changed. Okay. I mean, really, where are we? Yeah, I guess. Like, I'm sort of kind of lost, to be honest. That's where we came from, but that led us to Goldtooth, not to the other dude. Another one over here, so I guess I'm gonna... Oh, there's... Let's see what this... Either way, so either this will take us to our chance to fight Narg again, or this is going to take us out of the mine. Either way, it's kind of sort of a win-win. We can also hearth out of the mine if we really want. Okay, again, whenever we fight 2... Sort of kind of gonna be stuck having to heal. I mean, if we want to be safe. I don't know if... You know, one thing I've never done the math on is when you are at lower percentages of gear, does it actually change your effectiveness, or does that not matter? Like a 1% alive gear is as effective as a 100% alive gear. I don't know. Okay, so now we're... I think I kind of have a suspicion that we're working outside, and that this is almost like 2 separate mines in one. So I think that leads out. It looks pretty bright over there, and that's okay. If that's the case. It is what it is.
I need a target.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, there's a... So we've made our way back out of the mine. So, Narg defeated us. We were not equipped to do it. You obviously should have just not... If I was going for no deaths, I just shouldn't have even tried that. But apparently that side shaft, that one led to Goldtooth for us. Not the other. So let's go turn in the necklace. Which is actually the harder of the quests, but that's okay. And then or the higher level of them, that's the level 8. And then we'll go turn the other ones in Goldshire and buy our skills. So we'll finally get, as we're hitting level 8, we'll see how many skills we can get, basically. Hey, Glee Contessa, have you found my necklace?
Oh, you found it. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Asterisk sniff asterisk.
Asterisk sniff asterisk, baby. Alright, I guess I'm gonna get rid of this hammer we got.
Safe
I have a
travels.
feeling... Oh, I didn't have to get rid of it. Forgot the necklace was being exchanged out. So I just threw away some free copper. Alright, so now we're going to go back and turn in the other things and get our skills. We still need Princess Must Die. We have also the cluster of quests that happen out at the logging vale. East Vale logging mine. Of course, you have Hogger, but that's really the end of the zone. But within here, I think we'll probably be getting some free XP to go to Stormwind and back. Now, there's not a lot that we really, really need in Stormwind, but we do need our other professions. So, we really have to, measure. We're at 4.5 silver. We will get a little bit more. Anyone have a light leather? No, sir. Sorry. This is if we wanted to be sword and board, but honestly, we don't have the money to hold 2 equipment sets right now. So, all right, let's. Oh, what did we? Dang it! All right, so the escape we did, and then we took the lost, what was it? Goldtooth. When did we pick up Goldtooth? Right here at Back to Billy. I just never, because we had that one to start. Dang it. Let's undo that. Insert row above. Okay, so this should have been caps lock. Because he tells us that it was Goldtooth that has it. And then we just picked that up. So then we also just ended that quest. Okay. No biggies.
You need something?
Hey there, friend. My name's Remy. Oh.
See you later.
Psst. You got that gold dust for me? For me?
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful.
A bag of marbles.
Useful. Adventurer, there's a new threat in Elwynn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwynn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Dugan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are a danger. Please, adventurer, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east.
Okay, so that kind of gives us a breadcrumb now also. Oh no, not yet. He wants us to go right here. All right, so we just picked up, we just turned in the gold dust exchange for some marbles. So way back wherever we picked that up. I didn't see it. Oh, way up here. Okay, so we got it to turn in, and then we picked up a Fishy Peril. So we've turned in gold dust exchange and the escape and Goldtooth, and now we just picked up a Fishy Peril. Okay. And then you can immediately turn this in to Marshal Dugan.
Well met. This is bad news.
And the Fargodeep
What's next,
Mine.
dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, adventurer. And hold a moment. I might have another task for you.
Hold up.
We know
We're
the
8 now.
Fargodeep Mine is infested with kobold. Light be with
Let's
you.
also turn in a Fishy Peril before we
Yes,
put that
I
one.
spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, though all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the eastern Elwynn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
Okay.
Thanks to you, we know the
And
Fargodeep
adjustment.
Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Okay. So, a few things here. Well, we turn in a Fishy Peril. We turned in the Fargodeep Mine. Then we picked up Further Concerns and the Jasper Lode Mine. Okay, so Further Concerns, pick up. Let's go ahead and move these down. And then the Jasper Lode Mine, we also picked that up. So, over here on the sheet, we can also check off that we did a Fishy Peril. We also leveled up to 8, so we're getting mighty close to talents and starting to spec our characters. Let's turn in our one other quest, which is Kobold Candles.
How are you?
Did you gather those candles yet?
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward.
Thanks.
My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for
Here we
my
go.
shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
Okay, now this quest is, I believe, so we finished off the Kobold Candles, and then we picked up the shipment to Stormwind. Now I believe that the shipment to Stormwind quest is human only. So I could be wrong, but it's a storm. I might be wrong. It might be anybody that can come here. So the quest, though, this is our official go to Stormwind and play around quest, which we should probably do now. Let's get all the rest of our jobs and everything, because the only other things going for us at this point are move on to the Eastvale Logging Camp, which is the other quest hub of the area, which is fine. Killing Princess on the way, totally fine. But getting some extra XP and gold out of what happens in Stormwind is a great idea also. So if we look at our original sheet, let's check off Kobold Candles. And then, yeah, we have some things within there that we can do. I like it. As you can already see, we're getting close. We're more than halfway through Elwynn Forest. But before we do anything else, we need to repair, sell, train.
Light be with you.
So, 68 in repairs. And we got only 19 from those lion stamp gloves. We get 24 from our various shields. From that mining mallet. I'm actually going to sell, as much as these are neat, we need the silver right now. Because we have some... And same thing with these bag of marbles, and like they're not good enough that they matter in that sense. Okay, so that gets us at 12 silver, so let's talk to the Paladin trainer. Where are they at? Out one of these doors. Then we're going to do some other job-related things. So, there's the Paladin trainer. So first we need our level 6 moves. That's 8. Okay, so upgrading Holy Light to level 2, that would have been nice to have. So it does almost double the effectiveness of the spell. The cost also almost doubled. So it's, you know, I don't know what the actual math is, but it's pretty
May the light
close.
protect you this
Casting time might be slower too. Purify, that's level 8, so we'll come back to that one in a second. We could have gained Divine Protection, our first bubble. 6-second bubble, but it also puts forbearance or whatever on you. So that's our. It's a bubble. What can I say? It's useful.
May the light protect you this day.
You are protected. So it's a bubble that only works on yourself, I guess, is the difference in some of the other pally bubbles you can put on you. And forbearance lasts for a decent amount of time, 1 minute. Yeah. So it's something you rotate in there. And then from the Ret side, Seal of the Crusader is another fun. It's actually better for us. What does it do? It gives you 32 melee attack power. You also attack faster, but you do less damage. Only one seal can be active. But if you judge someone with it, then they take more holy damage, which is what your Seal of Righteousness does. So it's like a good 1-2 punch. And every time you hit, so it does make the kind of playing around at this stage a little bit more fun. Most of the time it's not worth even having this. I mean, whatever, it's fine. Just depends on how quick the mobs are going to die. But so if we're hitting that, boom, then judging, and then coming back over to this other seal, it's a pretty decent combo. But yeah, keeping it actually on is not for like its actual main Azure seal walking around. It's not that special. All right, so we're down to 9 silver, and now we can do the level 8s. Learning parry. So now we, as of right now, our parry chance. We don't even have it. So this will just give us a chance to parry sometimes. Okay.
Or the Alliance.
Now it says we have a 0% chance to parry, But if you look in here, we actually have about a 4.8% chance.
May the light protect you this
So that
day.
will help us. Purify will take us diseases and poisons and get rid of those. That's useful. So we'll go ahead and add that on there. And then
May the light protect you this day.
we're still being able to afford it. These aren't that bad in terms of cost. Hammer of Justice. Oh, thank gosh, that's a useful one too. This is our final. These also only cost 1 silver. So the level 8s also only cost 1. And that gives us our stun. So that's a really good one as well. Gotta decide how I kind of want to set him up. But basically that allows us to set up a combo later on. Okay, maybe I'm going to move some things up. Maybe I'll move my offensive moves up here, but I'm going to set my stun down there. Those are my seals, followed by my judgment, then these are my bubbles. Eventually this will all fill up, but see how this rotation works right now. Alright, so we have that, which is very nice. And more importantly, look at the money we have left. Love it. So, we need a blacksmith hammer. This is a journeyman blacksmith. There's blacksmithing supplies.
What can I do for
No.
you?
It's a cloth and leather merchant.
Have a good one.
How are you?
Weaponsmith. No.
See you around.
You need some. I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making
Journeyman
horseshoes for Werner
blacksmith.
Osgood in Lakeshire.
There's no blacksmithing supplies. Okay, maybe the trade guy has it, because what we need is to learn. We need a hammer.
I buy and trade.
There we go. So that's 18 more copper. Cool. Again, not a lot we can do here. We gotta learn cooking. But now we can go smelt up a storm here. We actually could be doing this elsewhere. This will help us buy a little bag space too. If we have extra silver when all is said and done, we might need to buy a bag because we're having terrible luck with bags. No bags so far at all. It's just sad. Alright, so this is just overall increasing our mining, which is good. That'll help us. Although we are going to have plenty of time. Alright, so now we have some things to do. There's an anvil over here, and we can now... We can make weight stones if we want, or sharpening stones. We're using a hammer, but I want to save the linen cloth. So we're going to make the sharpening stones because they're not going to take our cloth. Later on, sure. And we're not going to make every single one. We're just going to make enough to learn the next, to be at level 5, and we can check our blacksmithing. This is where we're going to be also draining some more of our money. Okay. CKD, I feel like...
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making
Cool.
horseshoes for Werner Osgood in
Alright,
Lakeshire.
15 is where we need to go, so... we're going to buy these, but then we're going to sell the sharpening stones, I think, right off the bat. To help fuel our war efforts here. Alright, now what we do want to look at, we want to take a peek as this is as she's building those. I want to take a look at the classic, well, blacksmith quests. Because we have to start, we don't want to sell anything that, so supplying the front is our first one, which that's a way to look forward. It requires copper axes and copper chain belts. 6 of each. So the second we can build either one of those, we have to. And we can't build any of them yet. So for now, we can just do whatever we want. Guess I'm close enough to that. I guess I'm just close enough. Now that's probably an upgrade for us. 35 wrist. It sure is. So we built our own bracers. let's go ahead and build our own stuff, period. Anything that's an upgrade. So this is a huge upgrade. So even though it seems like we're being a little wasteful, it's quite alright. So huge pant upgrade, and then the vest is 81, which is a little bit better. So let's go ahead and make these. And it didn't allow us to get the full level up, but that's okay. Oh, somebody just yelled that. Yeah. I will take the free stuff.
Step on up.
Now let's sell our old gear.
Have a good one.
Awesome. He is gonna give me a free rough sharpening stone. And a bag. And some boiled clams. And explosive rocket. Okay, so that's cool. Ken Copeland just gave me some stuff. I don't know who that is, but more important, I don't care about all the other stuff. I will take the bag. So that in itself is the equivalent of some luck. Also, I don't care about the explosive rocket,
Hello.
keeping it. I'm gonna sell this stuff. Now the boiled clams, okay, we can keep those. I don't care about these rough sharpening stones that I made or that he made. Sorry, buddy. I know you were just trying to do me a solid, but I just don't care. And that's that. So now we still have 7 silver. We've maxed out on what we can for mining and blacksmithing for now. But we can still do fishing. We do need to catch up a little bit on, because we're 8. So I think we actually, I didn't do my own thing, so we need to level 10 points of that. But also we can learn first aid up here and cooking.
I can train you in first aid techniques.
So we're going to learn that. That costs us a silver. And now we can add that to our inventory. So we're actually nice rounding out all of our stuff. There it was. So we got first aid. And yeah, sure, we might get to a point where the linen cloth will be usable or whatever. So, I do enjoy this. It's nice. It's okay to have first aid kind of as a fallback. So that looks like what we're gonna, this is how this episode's gonna kind of wrap up. We're gonna top off these professions. She's finally in a decent spot now that she's level 8. She's got the silver to learn and maximize what she's been working on. And I can sell, I actually will sell these bandages. At some point, I can't remember, I think it's 40.
I can train you in first aid techniques.
At 40, yeah, you can get heavy.
Safe
So,
travels.
you know, I didn't like that they got rid of the first aid skill and
I
put it
supply
inside
only the
tailoring.
finest goods.
But, I mean, I understand why they did it. I didn't particularly like it. Now that will, in turn, pay for our cooking.
I can teach you how to cook.
I can teach you.
See you
I
later.
can teach you. So now we're going to get cooking. You could also put building a fire on there, but I don't really care about that. So now, what can we cook? Well, we don't have any good recipes. Boar meat, wolf meat, that's what we need. And it seems like, oh, well, we already sold all that good stuff. But we can go over here, and this is where it will really get good.
Things on,
So,
friend.
we're going to take this small fish, and I'm actually, since we have the silver right now, I'm buying the brilliant, the long jaw mud slapper. That slaps. We're gonna buy that right now. Because that's also going, that's, like I said before, that's gonna, right now we just have 2 fish, but we're gonna go fishing a little bit more, and And those will all just kind of add up. Alright. And we did just gain a bag, so while it seems silly to be carrying that around for a little while, I'd rather have it because it'll jump you right up to the end. Like by the time we get it, we'll probably be sitting on at least 25 levels worth of Long Jaw Mud Snapper, and then boom, you hit 50 cooking, and then you'll jump right up to 70, 80 cooking instantly if we do that. So it's a good strategy to have. But we'll wrap up by fishing. We're level 8, so we want to get to 40 on our fishing. See what else we can catch. And then we're solid, so we're in a lot better shape. We have a stun. We have a kind of a synergistic seal, where basically we're not going to use it for its additional damage. What we're going to use it is to make the enemy vulnerable to holy, and then switch to this seal, which adds holy damage. And then the only time we would bust a smite out on this would be if we felt that the enemy was, like, if time's running out on it or whatever, whatever. It just kind of allows us almost to use it like an execute. Kind of changes the name of the game. Increasing the holy damage by up to 20. And then we gain the stun. There's some, well, one, it's a stun, but there's also some fantastic synergy that happens later on when you get Seal of the Crusader. I like that we're getting Brilliant Smallfish, because actually that helps us out more in the short term, more than the Long Jaw Mud Snapper does. Can help us learn some other recipes. So on the next episode, we will be able to go to Stormwind and do that before we come back, and really we'll end up probably going and killing Princess. I think with this new kit and all of our new, we've got cooking, fishing, first aid, mining, blacksmithing, and smelting. Sometimes you need this whole bottom bar if you pick, for instance, enchanting, because you'll need to also add disenchant on there. What else? Herbalism doesn't require that, because you just will have herbalism. Alchemy. Engineering doesn't, well, engineering, yeah, engineering, smelting. So it's really enchanting that just requires an extra bar. Jewel crafting does also, because you have to do prospecting, and inscription does because you also have to do milling. We could add the fire there, but we'll just keep the extra little space. We will use it. We will use it for sure. I don't know what we'll put it on there, but something will get tucked in there at some point. I might actually end up moving the mining thing over there. So that's probably not a bad idea. Put that there to help me remember to turn that on, because we'll gain some other things over here. I like to put things over here that I would never use in a combat situation. And all right, so we have, this will be our last cast, and we'll go cook up these fish. We did gain 6, so our cooking will go at least to 9, but ideally this is another small fish. It was not. As I was going to say, if we were at 10, we could check and see if there's a recipe available at 10. But there wasn't. All right, let's make sure we put our dope mining shovel back on. We don't mess around. What are you, some kind of fool? Now we could again switch to sword and board, but I don't know. Repair. I'll just go for the overall DPS, even though it's costing me a big downgrade in armor where I could have had the shield. All right, give me these small fish, and fairly certain there's no cooking recipe at 5 that you learn. We can go take a peek at that real quick too, since we're in here. And this is perfect because we're in a rested XP spot. And yeah, it's pretty, overall, pretty successful. We did waste a little bit more time because I was stubborn As you'll notice, this is something that's going to happen on the show. I will die over and over again. Just don't. In that case, just, yeah. Oh, at 10, we get the spice wolf meat. Just take it as a, don't do what I do. Do what I say, not what I do. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching and for tuning in. You all, I hate it when I do that. You all rock, and I had a great time. I'll see you all next time on Lore of Warcraft. Peace out.